In the last video, we have learned about crystal lattice and lattice point. So next one is the unit cell. It is defined as the smallest repeating unit space lattice, which when repeated over and over again generates the complete crystal lattice. We will discuss unit cell in a brief. What is a unit cell? The smallest repeating unit of the crystal lattice is the unit cell, the building blocks of a crystals. आप लोग ये पिक्चर में देख लोगे और आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. A unit cell can either be primitive cubic cell, body centered cubic cell, face centered cubic cell. So first we will see primitive cubic unit cell. Primitive cubic unit cell. The atoms in the primitive cubic unit cells are present only at the corners. Every atom at the corner is shared among 8 adjacent unit cells. 4 unit cells are present in the same layer. Therefore, a particular unit cell has the only 1/18th of an atom. From this structure, you can easily understand the primitive cubic unit cell. In each cube unit cells, there are 8 atoms at the corners. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 atoms at the corners. Therefore, the total number of atoms in a one unit cell is 8 multiplied by 1/8 equals to 1 atom. Second one is the body-centered cubic unit cell. A body-centered cubic unit cell has atom at each corner of the cube and an atom at the center of the structure. In BCC unit cell, every corner has atoms. There is one atom present at the center of the structure. Below diagram is an open structure. According to this structure, atom at the body centers wholly belongs to the unit cell in which it is present. As you can see in this structure, the diagram shown is an open structure. According to this structure, the atom at the body center wholly belongs to the unit cell in which it is present. Therefore, the total number of atoms present in per unit cell equals to 2, as you can see. Number centered cubic unit cell, 8 corners multiplied by 1/8 per corner atom equals to 1 atom. One body center atom equals to 1 atom. It means total 2 atoms. Therefore, the total number of atoms present per unit cell equals to 2 atoms. In this structure, as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 atoms at a corner and 1 atom present at the center of the structure. Last one is the face-centered cubic unit cell. In FCC unit cells, atoms are present in all the corners of crystal lattice. Also, there is an atom present at the center of every face of the cube. In the structure, I will show the face. This face center atom is shared between 2 adjacent unit cells. Only 12 of each atom belongs to a unit cell. As per this structure, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 atoms are present at the corners and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 atoms are present at the center of each phase. This is a phase. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4 and Phase 5. An FCC unit cell contains atoms at all the corners of a crystal lattice at the center of all the faces of the cubes. The atom present at a face centered is shared between 2 adjacent unit cells and only half of each atom belongs to an individual cells. In a face centered cubic unit cell, we have 8 corners multiplied by 1/8 per corner atom equals to 8 multiplied by 1/8 equals to 1 atom. 6 face centered atoms multiplied by half atom per unit cell equals to 3 atoms. So therefore, the total number of atoms in a unit cell equals to 4. That is 3 atoms plus 1 atom equals to 4 atoms are present in FCC cubic unit. Next one is the classification of substances based on their magnetic properties. These are paramagnetic properties, diamagnetic, ferromagnetic, ferrimagnetic properties. First is the paramagnetic properties. These are those substances which are weakly attracted by magnetic field. It is due to presence of one or more unpaired electrons. As you can see in the structure, in paramagnetic, the magnetic movement do not attract with each other and they are randomly arranged in the absence of magnetic field. As you can see, absence of magnetic field and presence of magnetic field. When a field is applied, the atomic magnetic moment are aligned in a direction of field and that will induce innate positive magnetization and positive susceptibility. Next one is the diamagnetic substances. The substances are weakly repelled by a magnetic field. Diamagnetism is shown by those substances in which all the electrons are paired and there are no unpaired electrons. In paramagnetic substances, there are unpaired electrons. In this diagram, when placed in magnetic field, the lines of force tend to avoid the substances. Ferromagnetic substances. These are those substances which are attracted strongly by a magnetic field. In this structure, as you can see, they exhibit a strong attraction to magnetic field and are able to retain their magnetic properties after the external field has been removed. Last one is the ferrimagnetic. They have unequal number of parallel and antiparallel magnetic dipoles resulting in an dipole moment. So by this given diagram, you can easily understand the classification of substances on their magnetic properties. I hope आज का टॉपिक आप सबको समझ गया होगा. So please revise these topics and wait for the next videos. Thank you.